just in the last 13 years, the number of kids contemplating suicide has tripled. And I would say that in my experience in the 21 years of ministry, I would agree that, that is the case. The greatest struggles and problems that kids are facing today, I think, are truly related to relational poverty.
With all the destruction and dysfunction that kids are growing up in, a lot of kids are growing up in a home situation that is not the way God intended it to be.
Those kids come from the hardest lives. These kids, many of them are abandoned by one or both parents.
The thing that seems to be different for today's young people is they have access to fewer and fewer supports to help them manage and maneuver all of those challenges that life throws at them.
Kids are growing up in a hopeless state, essentially.
What we do is we just come alongside these kids and love on them, show them what the love of Christ looks like, show them what it looks like to be loved by God. So that's the whole purpose, is to let them see in the flesh that Jesus is real, and hopefully through our volunteers they get a little glimpse of who God really is.
It's going to give them help in the form of a person that's been there before, in essence. It's also going to allow for influence in that kid's life.
Probably the most critical part of building an authentic relationship is to first be where the kids are.
And kids are really blown away by the fact that all these adults are here to hang out with us and spend time with us.
And it's a big deal when you just sit and you listen and you take the time to know a kid and know who they are. So we just want relationships to be long-lasting and to be real.
When the kids need something, they know they can trust you because of the way that you've acted around it, that you're real.
And our desire is to see every kid in our valley have an authentic relationship with an adult that loves and cares for them.
They hear the gospel, they see the gospel being lived out, and then we go about mentoring them and discipling them and seeing them become those lifelong followers of Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there's individual benefits for the young person, the school community benefits from that, and the broader community.
When they see the community getting involved, I believe only good could come out of it.
The kids see that actually there's more adults that actually care about what's going on with their lives.
We need those adults and other adults to get behind us financially.
That is the backbone of how we're funded and how we keep going.
We have a lot of kids that come to our youth center, and to effectively reach that amount of kids, we need a lot of volunteers.
Don't just say, well, I'm not good enough, because there's so many areas that you can plug in.
What we're looking for more than anything else is people who will step up and say, I can help.
To see what happens to these kids long term, that's when you really see what that investment has done. So I'm really excited to see what God's going to do in these lives of these kids. I'm always excited to see what God's going to do. And as long as we're afraid, we stay in the place we are and nothing happens. So don't be afraid.
We're constantly looking for adults that are interested in spending time with a kid and getting involved in one of these authentic relationships we've been talking about. We've got waiting lists of kids that are looking for mentors. They're desperate. They're desperate for someone to step into their life, to truly care for them, and present, the life-changing message of Jesus Christ, which offers hope. So in that, the church has an open door.